Attention, please. It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
It's showtime.
We're back again, another Tuesday. We've got 10 people watching. We've got 8 people in the comments. First off, let's bring on our co-hosts.
Hi, my name's Lee. Lee.
We're talking fucking Lee. I had a friend named Lee. He cast a spell on me.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
How you doing, my friend?
I'm good, mate. You could have cut that end bit out this week, but, you know, fair enough.
I've done your intro and we lost 4 viewers. It's
It's not surprising, really, is it?
Are you excited about tonight?
I'm very excited. New people on again. I'm looking forward to it, mate.
Should we bring on a third part of the chain?
Oh, yes.
Let's do this.
Hello. I'm back. I've been rough as a dog's bollocks.
Every time. You like Elliot from E.T. or are you going to star in the remake of 8 Mile? What's going on?
Shall I start fingering you then?
Oh, start we mean to go on.
Right. How you doing, mate? You all right? Looking forward to tonight?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
You got to behave, mate. All right? You got to behave.
Bollocks.
Do we bring
Just
in the
say,
Dark Knight? Shall we let's bring the Dark Knight, eh? Let's do it. He's here.
I'm Batman.
And where is the Batman?
Hello there. Hello.
There he is.
That's the best intro ever, that is.
Blinded
Yeah,
by the
there.
light. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Jesus.
Hello there. Two in colour. Unlike the darkness of DC films, there's an upside down banner. Right. And next
I'm doing
guest.
it on my phone this way.
We've got Mr. Leg in the bottom corner. Mr. Reaction. Right, so we've got new guests now. Let's welcome these to the banner.
No.
Welcome, Megs. How you doing?
Good, thanks yourself.
Our first normal female on the group.
Well, apart from Pete.
I thought that
Apart
was
from Pete. Let's keep them coming, eh? New guest number 2.
Miss me!
We have Lee.
Hey.
She's here. How you doing? You okay? Excited about tonight?
Sorry?
Excellent. Are you excited about
Yes,
tonight?
yes, I am, very much so.
We have two more guests at the moment. We've got Big Paulie and we've got Scott Meadows on at 9:30. Let's bring the last 2 guests on.
Oh, I like my intro music. It gets me going.
I love your new intro. It's a good intro. It's good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Your revival. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Hey, I'm good, man. Thank you for having me on. Finally.
Anytime.
Try to make you look like you're having a fit.
that's how I set myself up for start recording me videos.
We have one more space to fill. Let's bring in. Here he is. Ollie, how you doing, my friend?
Hey, Raoul.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
There he is. He's the youngster of the group, I think, or maybe me.
Yeah, right.
You.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of the youngest, probably. You're older.
Right. Right, let's have a see what we've got comments. Let's see what we've got going on. What's a minute? Right, let's see what we've got going on. Jules.
Bet about 1 billion of air comments to Jules.
Good luck, okay, good luck for tonight. Thank you very much.
Well, yep, cheers.
Right, what do you... Every time people appear on this channel, they seem to be on IMDb. Yeah. So how are you guys feeling about being on IMDb? And
Fine.
do you know you're on there?
I was buzzing when you told me.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Just got to get my star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame now.
I think there was a point where...
I was put on by someone else and didn't find out until like a year afterwards.
I've heard that Rob's not got his handprints. Rob's got his knee prints. I don't know what the difference is.
It's how you got an IMDb.
The thing is, it's even... So let's say my wife's on there. When we got married, it's not crazy that the amount of detail people put into it. But it's flattering because I think we said, or maybe went a bit too far a few weeks ago, the Bounty Bunch has now got nudity and swearing on the topics.
I wonder who did that.
Hard R rated in like 2 seconds. So
I wonder who that was.
It's a new guy who got to the group. Let's do this. He's Lee's biggest fan.
Cost me a fortune.
How much are you paying him?
I'm paying him in bounty bars.
We've got Scott Tobe in the room. How you doing, Scott?
Hey,
Top
Scott.
right.
Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Hello.
Good evening, guys. We'll go through a few of these and we'll get into the questions. We have the Ghost himself. Kermit's Ghost is here.
Hey.
Hey.
Top story. I don't know if anyone cares, but West Side Story. Oh, here we go. So let's go from Meg first. Are you a musical fan? Are you excited for West Side Story? See the trailer?
I am a musical fan, but I've just not seen the original West Side Story, so I'm not overly hyped for the new one. But I probably still will go see it anyway.
Okay, cool.
The music's the best.
Lisa?
Not a big musicals fan. Haven't seen the trailer. I've seen a few. I like certain musicals, but mostly no.
Have you seen Repo? Have you seen Repo, the genetic opera?
I have. I like that, but that stands on
Good.
its
I
own,
love that film.
doesn't it? Have you seen In the Heights yet?
No.
It's awesome.
Still need
It's
to watch that.
incredible.
And
Really
the Heights
good.
was cool. I enjoyed that.
But mostly
Okay,
I
cool.
don't like musicals.
Paul, are you a fan of musicals?
A couple, South Park the movie. But it's Spielberg's doing this, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll check it out just because of that, probably. In no rush, though.
Have you seen Evil Dead, the musical?
I've watched it on YouTube. I'd love to go and watch it live.
Cool.
It says
Ollie, are you-
2022.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ollie, are
I
you
quite
a
like
musical fan?
Yeah.
Have you got a favourite?
Yeah. Probably something like Moulin Rouge or The Sound of Music or Singing in the Rain.
Oh, good
Okay.
one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's go up to the Batman. Batman
Not the
isn't a musical.
Not Dark
I
Knight.
know it's not.
So, are you looking forward to West Side Story? Have you seen the original?
I've not seen the original. I don't think I've seen the trailer of the new one either.
Okay, cool. I know Pete likes everything. Pete, you'll buy it when you're on 4K, and 7 steelbooks.
Probably would, because I mean it's Spielberg, isn't it? So yeah. But my favourite is still either Les Mis or The Greatest Showman, and really knocked my socks off as well. Les Mis
good.
with old Wolverine boy. That was amazing.
Jackman, yeah.
Yeah, it
cool.
is.
That's something I own that I wouldn't sell.
Yeah, Great Showman was good. I enjoyed that, but not really a big musical fan. They don't really do it for me, but Great Showman was good. Moulin Rouge is good as well, but yeah, I will check out the new one once it comes out.
No one's mentioned Little Shop of Horrors. Surely that's the best musical ever.
I've not seen
Little
it.
Shop of Horrors is good.
I've not seen it.
Batman's fishing.
Fishing for horrors.
It's fishing
Right,
already.
so
I
we've
do
got
have
Matt
it.
So we've got a favourite Ninja Turtle. I'm not a good guy fan, so I'm Shredder all the way. I'm a big bad guy. Shredder, Toko Riser. I like the bad guys. Lee, have you got a preference to Turtles?
Not a big Turtles fan, as you know. Probably the bad guys. Probably Shredder and Bebop, Rocksteady. Yeah, not really a big Turtles fan. You know this, Rob. Not my thing, mate.
The Bebop and Rocksteady weren't in the film because they didn't have the rights to put them in. That's why they put Toko Riser in. Let's go on to Pete. Hero and a Half Shell. What's your favourite?
Honestly, couldn't give a toss about any of them. April O'Neil's my favourite character out of all of them because she's stupid.
I wonder why.
Megan Fox.
Or anything, mate. She's just stupid. I like a strong woman in a film. Yeah, I don't like one.
As long as she ain't got a strong sense of smell, Pete.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like when a woman character runs towards a danger, runs past the front door and back up the stairs when someone's trying to kill her. It's stupid.
Yeah.
But that's April anyway. April, every episode she got rescued.
Yeah, but that's not a realistic woman. You don't fuck with a woman. If you piss her off, if they get you, that's how a woman should be portrayed on screen, not as a ditzy idiot.
Is this because we've got women on the stream?
No,
it's not. You didn't say this last week, Pete.
No. Yeah, I'm not. I live with nothing but women. My dad left when I was 7. Yeah, so for the last 39 years, I've lived with women. It's a wonder I'm not gay.
Thought you was.
Well, we wondered.
You want me to be gay? It's different. You want me to. Keep wanting. Ain't gonna happen.
Right, let's go on to the Batman. Favorite Ninja Turtle, mate.
I don't have a favourite actually.
Okay, have you seen Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, I've only seen the original once, and I've seen the remake, the Michael Bay. I like him.
He does like his Michael Bay, doesn't he?
There's a crossover.
Yeah, I like Michael Bay.
You got a Ninja Turtles Batman crossover that's released.
Yeah.
I know I haven't watched it.
I used to have it on Steelbook, but someone took it off me.
I have not watched it. Shocking, I know.
Cool. Meg, have you got a favourite turtle? You into turtles?
Michelangelo.
Ever been?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the party dude, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
He's my favourite. Always has been.
Cool. I'm gonna say. I'll bet she's gonna say Raphael.
I know bugger all about them, so there you go. I know they're different colours, so that's it. That's the height of my knowledge. I've never seen it.
They're just turtles. It's definitely worth checking out because it's timeless. They bring it back every 10 years. And I think even the Bay ones, they're bad, but it's still bringing turtles back. It's just good.
I had to leave the cinema. I saw a tiny bit. You know, is there pigs in the movie, like scary looking pigs or something? We had to leave. My son was scared of it, so.
That's Bebop. He's one of the big baddies. The giant pig. I'll put that in the comment. Giant pig. Paul, favourite turtle?
Yeah, it's got to be Raphael. That 90s Turtles film I grew up on. He's got some great lines in it as well. So yeah, Raphael all the way, man.
Cool. Ollie, you a Turtles fan, mate?
Only ever seen the Bay film, so I don't even really know their name. I mean, I could name them all, but I wouldn't know which is which. So.
Okay. Well, back in the day, they all had the same colour bandana. They all had the red one. So the Mirage comics, you wouldn't tell who's different. Right, so we've got Adam Sykes in the house. Hi all, hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching. We've got Media Collector Madness. Hi guys. We've got the Fisherman's Friend. This might be something to do with Paul Robinson here. Lisa, you sound like a British actress called Julie Graham. No, this is someone a clone of Magpie.
Yeah, he's one of his associates.
I don't even know who that is. I'm from Northern Ireland, if that helps. And I still haven't seen Belfast, and I'm gutted. America got that first. Madness.
But they do, don't they? Even when we get films first, they still get released physical later. It doesn't make sense.
It's annoying.
But at least we get Spider-Man first. No people flying over to see that.
Do we?
So, yeah, well, I think we get it 2 days, is it?
Yeah, I think it's 2 days before.
Wednesday.
So we've got a question directed straight at the Batman here.
Cool.
Just for him. And I think we know what the answer is. I shouldn't even put it up, to be honest. Favourite ever Batman film? That's obviously good.
Dark Knight. And there's only one Batman, Christian Bale.
I think this new one's going to change your mind.
No, I've said Christian Bale's going to be Batman for about years.
What the hell is he?
But Batfleck is a close second.
So say
I'm intrigued by the new one. I think.
Pardon?
I'm intrigued by the new one. I think it's going in a good direction.
Yeah.
So we've got Jules' most underrated 90s film. Where should we go? I'm going to skip me completely. Anyone want to go first for this one?
Underrated.
Let me just check what was out in the 90s.
We're just
most of the good films. When Stallone took his helmet off in
No, please, no.
3 seconds, that's when I knew. It's like, what the fuck am I watching?
See, that's a sequel that's better than the original. Oh, sort of a sequel.
Anyone think of any 90s?
No one can think of any. I can't think of any.
I'd say General's Daughter.
What was Ollie?
I think the General's Daughter from '99, John Travolta. That's a pretty good film, I think.
Very good, yeah.
Powder's one that always comes to my mind. Powder.
Powder, is that the one with the bald guy?
Yeah, that's a really underrated film. That's a great film.
Yeah, it's excellent.
What about Street Fighter?
Oh, Rob, turn it in.
The original? Oh, no.
Please, Rob. Every week we have this.
I like shit movies. I would say Mario Brothers all the way. I like the dark tones of Mario Brothers. You know, I think that you know, when you get that, when film becomes cult, it doesn't necessarily mean it's good. I think Street Fighter's class is a cult classic, same as Mario Brothers. But cult's not always good. I like it. But Pete, have you got a 90s underrated films? I see you're googling it there.
Some kind of what? That's my favourite. Like older, like romantic.
It came out in '87, but I'm still arguing it's the most underrated film of the '90s.
It's amazing. I love that movie.
I love it.
Pete's sort of, it's becoming like The Dark Knight with Pete now. Have you noticed? It's the same film.
Just don't get better than that. Jerry Maguire's close to that, but this is good.
Yeah, Jerry Maguire's good.
Have you seen Exit
Cool.
Stands?
What was your answer, Lisa?
No, I haven't.
Who's rudely interrupted my Pete?
I say Exit Stands and Gross Point Blank.
Oh, I love Gross Point Blank.
Is everyone froze?
Yeah.
We're still there.
We're still here, mate.
Yeah, still here.
The Jules all stumped by the question.
Yeah, Jules done us all. Not for the first time.
Let's go to Marcus Trombridge's question here. Let's have a look. Here we go. Let's not let me open. Oh, what's going on? There we go. So, what TV shows are you currently watching? I'm going to mention one that we're going to bring up later. I watched the second part of Master of the Universe on Netflix, but we'll discuss it near the end. It's shit, but there's a bit I want to mention later on. Lee, is there any TV shows you're watching?
No.
You know what's coming, that's why I didn't know.
Yeah, I know what's coming in Masters of the Universe, so I might leave when it comes to that point, I think. No, I don't really watch a lot of TV, you know, Rob. It's movies mostly. No TV shows at the moment that I'm really watching or looking to see. Definitely looking forward to Masters of the Universe.
Okay.
No, you're right.
Pete, you watch any TV shows?
Lower Deck Series 2 on Crime, and I love that. But what's that new Netflix one that's just taken the first place, where those big cloud demons come and take?
Oh, Hellbound, yeah.
I've heard that's supposed to be mad as fuck. That's what we'll probably start watching the weekend.
It's really good.
Yeah, but it's
might give
the
that
trailers really well. Oh shit, what's going on? You know, but yeah, I want to see that. That'll be my next one.
Okay, cool. The Batman. Are you watching any TV shows? The old Batman series?
No, but I need to get on with the new series of Dexter.
Yes.
Okay.
It's on episode 2 or 3 now. Episode 3, I'm behind.
Series. I've never watched it yet.
Oh,
it's amazing.
It's my favourite TV show of all time.
My sister loves it, but I'm like,
let's go down to Megs. Is there a TV show you're currently watching?
I'm currently watching 2. I'm watching Supernatural from the beginning again, now that I've got the complete box set. and Only Murders in the Building.
Oh yes,
that's on Disney Plus.
Cool,
Still need to
cool,
finish
cool.
that. I think I've got like 5 episodes left on there. I think.
What did that Supernatural cost you?
It didn't actually cost me anything because my two of my best friends very kindly picked it up for me, paid for it.
Oh wow!
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
We all need friends like that, don't we?
15
Official woman.
season box set Blu-ray as well, so weren't cheap either.
Cool, cool, cool.
They need
Lisa,
to release that Blu-ray of him singing "Eye of the Tiger" in that car. You know that video that went viral.
Yeah.
They need to release that as a separate Blu-ray because that's just so classic. It's taken over the entire
It is.
series.
It is. That's one of my favourite scenes in the series.
That's mad. They should release it separately.
I am watching one of the ones that was mentioned, Hellbound. I've just started that and it's excellent. And Dexter because I love it. And loads of true crime stuff that I won't bore you with, but just a little morbid head, really.
Yeah, I'm getting worried about that. My missus is keep watching lots of murder mysteries at the moment and true story crime, so I think I'm fucked.
It's a thing with women, apparently. Women are obsessed with it, so we're all the same.
Well, we're all scared of you guys, so.
Yep. That's why we're all single.
I'm not.
my wife's downstairs, probably watching the stream of a Hulk. Watching the stream of a Hulk. Paul, are you watching any TV shows at the moment?
The only series I'm watching at the moment is Chucky.
What do you think of it?
It's I'm mixed with it. Chucky's awesome in it, but the actual sort of story he's in isn't really gelling with me. But it sort of picked up a bit the last episode.
You're up to date now.
Say again.
You're up to date. You're up to date with the series now. Two more episodes. 8 episodes now, I think, the series.
Say again, sorry, man.
So there's 8 episodes to this series, I think.
Yeah, there's 8. I think there's like 2 left now.
Yeah, so it airs tonight, doesn't it? So tomorrow we'll be watching the next episode. I think it's really good. I think the Chucky doll itself is phenomenal. So any time with Chucky on, great. I'm not spoiling it for anyone, but when they dub Chucky's voice over a human character, it don't work. Yeah. I think that's a bit that just takes you out a little bit. But if anyone wants to see it, let me know because I'll maybe send you the links.
Yeah.
I want to see it because I'm a huge fan of Child's Play, and I've been seeing little snippets here and there, and it's making me really jealous because I really want to see it.
I'll send you a strip. It's good, but I know people they throw the word woke in quite often, and it's a little bit unnecessary. But it kind of I'm not bothered about it. It's all right. Do you know what I mean? It's more Chucky. You know what I mean? I don't really care. Ollie, are you watching any TV shows at the moment?
I've been watching The Outlaws, Stephen Merchant's new one, because it's filmed all around me, so we don't get much filmed in Bristol, so it's quite good to see everything.
Cool. We'll answer one more question, then we'll go into the first topic. And you see the background, we're going to the cartoons. So I'm not sure Big Paul is into 80s or 90s cartoons, so we'll get that out of the way. So the last question we're going to have is from Like and Rock. What do you think is the worst movie released this year?
You're going to cut me off and get my answer.
I know someone's going to say Mortal Kombat. I'm going to go straight to Lee on this.
Shang-Chi.
Not Eternals.
No,
Close, but Shang-Chi's awful.
If anyone says Ghostbusters, they're off the stream, all right?
And Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I agree. Chuck them off.
Pete?
Yes?
Okay, go.
Worst movie this year, or one you've seen this year that you necessarily didn't like? A film you've seen this year that you didn't like, if you can't think of one that was made this year.
I'm still crushed and emotionally distraught when I watched Innkeepers like a year and a half ago. Nothing else can be as bad as that. I fucking hate Innkeepers with a passion. I still own it, and I'd keep the disc just to take a shit on it once a week. It's that bad. So nothing
Use Luro, Pete.
else will match it.
It's better, mate.
Right, let's go on to the Batman. Worst film you've seen this year?
No.
Midsommar?
No, Midsummer's a masterpiece. It's one of my favourite films. I love Midsommar.
Oh, so do
I didn't deserve.
Someone's put the bat signal up.
I've got you back. I'll move you back to your spot, Sorrow. What's going on? Yes. What was your answer, mate? Musical chairs, isn't it?
The only thing that comes to mind, it was okay, but the thing is, Candyman.
Right.
I think it was okay. It's not special. I kind of guessed where it was going to go and what it was going to build up to. But the thing is, the film ends before it gets going. It's literally about an hour and 20-something minutes, and it kind of gets going, and then it ends.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. So I haven't seen that
So
one.
you're
yet,
waiting
so-
for Tony Todd to have his big moment, and he's hardly in it.
Twist.
Oh.
Spoilers.
I didn't hate it. It was okay, but it was just, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
all that comes to mind, really.
It was like, oh, we need. It's like, oh, we need to get to the end. Let's go.
Well, you could say the same when people. I love Ghostbusters with passion. No spoilers, but people saying the last 20 minutes just throws it all at the end. Do you know what I mean? And there's
It was
a slow
amazing.
build up. I thoroughly enjoyed it all the way
I
through.
loved the ending.
It was amazing. I cried.
So did
I
I.
cried.
I cried most films.
We all cried.
We all cried together.
But
Meg-
did you see the 2 credit clips?
I only
Yes.
saw one. I
Yes.
didn't know about the last one. Gutted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw both.
Yeah, very good.
It was quality.
I cried when
Oh.
Rob invited me on here.
It's like,
With happiness. Let's go down to Megs. Is there a film you was disappointed this year, or worst film?
The only one that comes to mind is He's All That. I watched that and I really did not enjoy
I
that.
haven't seen it, but I can imagine. Oh dear.
Oh, that's a remake. Is it a remake of
I
She's All That?
regret
Isn't it?
watching it.
I've seen She's
Yeah,
All
so-
That.
I haven't seen She's All That, and
Oh, Jesus, no,
I watched
don't-
He's
don't
All
do
That, and I
that.
kind of got put off a little bit. I was just like, okay.
Cool.
So yeah,
Lisa?
that was the film I didn't like this year.
There's
This
loads,
is not
but I'm
good.
going to go with one that really annoys people. Suicide Squad. Thought it was abysmal. I hated it.
Okay. Did you like the original one? Okay.
It was worse, actually. I didn't like it.
Batman's
Everyone
on it.
was saying it's amazing, and I was like,
Birds of
no.
Prey.
The 2017 was better.
No, I wouldn't go that
Batman,
far.
turn it in.
I think because it was so overhyped and I thought it was going to be amazing, I was just mega disappointed. I've seen worse than that, obviously, but that sticks out in my head.
Okay. Cool. Paul.
It'll be a toss-up between Fast and Furious 9 or Space Jam 2. Space Jam, Space Jam 2 is terrible. And listen, like, I like the Fast and Furious franchise. They sort of leave your brain at the door. Fast 9 was like leave your brain on another planet. I felt like he was insulting the intelligence. My eyes were rolling that many times in that film. They nearly fell out my head.
The problem that they cut out Pepe the Pew, whatever the stunt, because it was a sexual scene they didn't want to put in there, but they put the cast of Clockwork Orange in the crowd.
You know what's funny about that film? There was a guy sat in front of me on his phone all the way through it, and normally that pisses me off when I'm in the cinema. But I was looking at him thinking, you know what, mate, I don't blame you.
The thing is, you know, Fast 9, even though Paul Walker's dead in real life, he's still alive
What?
in the franchise.
Who's dead?
Paul Walker.
Spoiler.
He's still alive in the franchise.
They can't bring it back, can they? And I know his brother looks like it, but they're so on a Dan Klein there that he's even gone back to the Rock again, back in.
Yeah.
He wants the Rock back in the 10th one or the final one if they're doing a 2-parter. But I'll still buy everyone. I always have done. You know what I mean? I hate it. That really crappy yellow slip.
Mustard slip.
But we need it. Ollie, is there a film you didn't like this year? Or
Yeah. Monster Hunter, one of the worst
another
films
yeah.
I've ever had to sit through.
Look at Pete's face.
Abysmal.
Pete.
Right, so we have another guest in the lobby. He has got quite a long intro, so bear with me.
Anything yes?
I start someone else, but not for me. Love was out to get me. That's the way it seems. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. And then I saw her face. I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. I saw her face. Not a trace. No, not a trace. Of doubt in my mind. In my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried.
There he is.
Hey, Paulie!
Paul.
Jesus Christ, I knew that wig would come back to haunt me one day.
we have some new guests in the bunch, Paul. You probably messaged all these people through the chats, but yeah.
Hey,
All admirers of the Paulie.
Hello, everyone. Lisa, I don't think I know. I know you.
I've probably
think I know your
commented
channel.
a few of your videos, but I'm rarely online. But I have been on your videos.
I'll have to check your videos out.
Paul, can I ask you something?
One quick thing. Someone mentioned Monster Hunter. Just mentioned Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter?
No.
Today, didn't I?
What film's that?
I'm about to take you off the stream again.
That's 10
I've never
pounds down the
seen
drain.
Right,
I want
we
to
have.
watch it.
I think we've got a final guest in the lobby. Let me just have a look. See
Go.
where he is. Let's find him. Here we go. Oh, you with us, Scott? Your camera's blocked. If you turn your camera on, it should be joining us in a minute. Hopefully. Right. Paul, we'll ask this question to Paul because obviously he's just joined us. A film you've watched this year that you hated, the most disappointing film of this year for you.
Oh God. That didn't live up to my expectations. The Suicide Squad. Yeah. And I came out of the viewing with Lulu and Claire, and we all agreed that we did prefer the 2016 version.
Yeah, I did.
Oh no.
Cool. Scott,
I
if you
think
can
lots
see
of
us,
shaking heads here and tuts.
I think Scott can see us. If you quit out and go back in, it gives you an option to turn on camera.
Can I just ask Paul a question before we move on?
Go on.
Have we dated, Paul?
Have we? I don't think so. I would have.
No, you look familiar. Was all with that wig. Just want to ask.
Oh, that's Paulie.
Paul, this next topic, the first topic, is going to be 80s, 90s cartoons. I don't know, we can go further back than that, but as you know personally, I've kept the nonce chat off for a while. So we had Falcor and we had ET, but there is another one, and this only come to light today when I was watching the new Masters of the Universe. So I'm going to play you 2 clips and let me know if you agree with me.
He's back, all right. I'd sure like to fist him.
Right. So that's a character called Fisto, yeah?
Oh, no.
And he wanted to fist Skeletor, and I'm thinking, right, is he always gone for the older kind of characters, or has he gone for the youngsters?
Hey, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime I can give you a hand, just let me know.
And when Fisto offers you his hand, boy, that's a big offer.
Well, give us a smile for the camera.
What is going on with Fisto?
Oh my God.
What is going on? Do you know what I mean? It's like,
Do you know how many childhoods you've just ruined, Rob?
I was only going to get worse, mate. You know what's coming.
Oh, I know.
Right, so we're going to go into this. I've got a long intro about the cartoons, but I won't make it so long. Let's go to Lee. 80s, 90s cartoons. Is there any that come to mind that you love?
The X-Men cartoons I used to love. Dungeons and Dragons. Don't know if anyone remembers that one. That was a great
Never
cartoon.
ended the series. Never ended, did it?
No, went on forever. Transformers, loads. Ghostbusters, real Ghostbusters. That was good. Yeah, there was loads. None now. They're all rubbish now. But there was loads then. Yeah, really
There's no
good.
imagination now, are they? They're just
No.
rebooting. Like
Yeah,
like
all the same.
Masters. It's like it's shocking. Call in Ram Man. It's like I hate what they're doing cartoons now. The Bullet. Any memories of your youth? Remember that
Muppet Babies.
Muppet Babies. Yeah.
I love
Rugrats.
Muppet Babies. Animaniacs is always a good one. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Yeah.
Always watch that one. Garfield and Friends was my mum's favourite.
Odie the dog, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was 1988, I think. But,
no Thundercats in there. You're too old for Thundercats.
Thundercats is great.
no, Thundercats. But The Simpsons, that was 1989, and it's still going. So.
They need to end that, didn't they? Personally, I think Simpsons is the most unfunniest program on TV now. It's a sitcom now, isn't it?
Needs a Blu-ray release.
Can you imagine how much that would be? A box out of that.
You probably
£600.
get a part paid.
I'd buy it.
Would you?
Or I'd fish and blow for it.
Did you remember? I remember the Blu-ray box sets for The Simpsons. Do you remember made them crappy face cases, the plastic ones?
Yeah.
The ones and you can't display them, can you? You can't put them side by side because they don't fit.
No. Not bad.
Paulie, any animation you enjoy?
To be perfectly honest, animation in the 80s and 90s, specifically in the 80s, it was never anything to do with the movies or TV shows. My animation was like Roadrunner and Tom and Jerry and that type of stuff. Very traditional.
Do you remember the Roadrunner where you actually caught the bastard? Do you remember that one? He ran through
I don't remember it, no.
He ran through a big pipe into a small pipe.
Spoilers.
About that high. Then he ran back out of it. He stayed small. The Roadrunner got big. He grabbed hold of his leg and put up a sign and says, "What do you want me to do with him now?" So he finally caught him. He actually grabbed it, didn't know what to do with him. Spent all those years trying to get hold of him. That was a good one.
They get married at the end. Batman.
I think
I think we know what you're going to say. 80s, 90s. Where were you? Pink in the Brain? Or are we looking at maybe Batman?
It's like when I was younger, my main childhood was like Cartoon Network, like your Dexter's Laboratory, Ed, Ned and Eddie, Scooby-Doo, all that, Cow and Chicken.
Johnny Bravo.
I was Racky Races. I was watching all that when I was younger. Pinky in the Brain.
Animated Batman was 92, wasn't it? So.
I've seen all the animated Batman stuff. I need to get on it.
I'll be back.
So we've still got Sheep's Scott's current moment. Let's go down to Lisa.
Well, some written down because I forget. Some that you mentioned, Thundercats, adore Thundercats. Pinky in the Brain, Inspector Gadget, Dungeons and Dragons was my favourite. Danger Mouse, Cities of Gold was another favourite, and D'Artagnan and Three Muskehounds.
Oh, D'Artagnan, yeah.
That show's
Battle of the Planets was awesome, yeah.
I was a big Jason the World Warriors and Brave Star fan as well.
I don't think I've seen
You've just stole my answer.
Jason, was it Jace? Was it Jace?
Jason the World Warriors, yeah.
The best theme tune ever made. So, have you got a second other than Jace? Sorry.
Yeah, I grew up on, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, as we had it over there.
Yeah.
Transformers, Ghostbusters, Dragon Ball Z was a massive one for me back in the late 90s. I grew up on all them sort of film tie-in ones as well. Men in Black, remember that, the cartoon.
Men in Black, no. But Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice,
yeah.
Ollie, are you a fan of 80s, 90s cartoons?
Well, I was more obviously early noughties, so I'd watched more like SpongeBob and more modern Scooby-Doo, but I watched a lot of Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry as well, like the older ones. So, but not a lot.
Cool. Let's go on to Megs. I know. Megs, are you a Scooby-Doo fan, or do people send you Scooby-Doo?
I am, yes.
You are.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your go-to? Is it a go-to cartoon, or is there others that you can think that you're into?
There's others, sort of like the Spider-Man series that came out in the 90s.
Yes.
I remember watching that growing up every sort of like Saturday morning, but then I was sort of like born halfway through the 90s, so I'm sort of like half 90s, sort of early 2000s programs, so sort of like Totally Spies, Atomic Bay, stuff like that, and
cool.
Yeah, I've watched all sorts.
Well, Turtles had a resurgence in, I think, 2000, 2006. I think was or 2000 was the best series in Ninja Turtles. It was very dark. And do you remember Biker Mice?
Oh,
Biker Mice from Mars, yeah.
But that Biker Mice had a remake, didn't it? I didn't realise it. There was two different series of Biker Mice. Yeah, it was remade in the 90s or the late 90s again.
I don't remember that.
Right, so we've got Media Collector here, but obviously 80s cartoon that you think should be made into a movie. I'm going to say the easy one, Thundercats.
Thundercats, yeah, for me. Yeah, 100%. Or Battle of the Planets, maybe.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mass would have been a good one.
See, I always wanted to watch that. I never got a chance to.
I think Mask was where I think the theme tune was better than the show.
Yeah, it was too.
The thing is, I tried to watch
YouTube, and I really want to watch it because The Mask is one of like my favourite films ever. So I want to see what the animated show was like.
Oh, are you thinking of The Mask?
I was talking about The Mask or The Mask with the little figures. There's two different masks. You've got The Mask, which was based on the Jim Carrey one.
Yeah, Jim Carrey
and Mask as in, there's another Mask, which is, did you remember what it standed for?
Oh.
Paul, I'll put it on the spot now.
Yeah, you have. I can't remember. I generally
Google it. Google it.
Oh, yes.
Paul, I think even stuff like Terrorhawks. I used to love stuff like Terrorhawks. I know it was puppets, but that would make a good. There's loads that would make a good film. I think Turtles, they'll keep making Turtles films. Paul, Big Paulie.
I know.
They've done Tom and Jerry, haven't they?
Let's make a Tom and Jerry movie.
No, let's not.
Did you watch it? You watched it, Paul, didn't you?
Well, the first quarter of an hour.
I will admit I haven't watched Tom and Jerry, but I've heard there's a lot of Batman references.
How did you manage to get that into Tom and Jerry?
No, I only watched quarter of an hour because I had to turn it off and do something else. So I will go back and watch the rest of it. But I think probably, for me, kind of like early Jerry Anderson puppets would make a great, a great live action film. Maybe a proper Thunderbirds or something.
Did they try
one?
They tried.
Live action. Yeah. Did they do a Top Cat CGI film as well?
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Yeah, they did.
I think it was like Garfield, like they were all shockingly shit. The Batman, a cartoon. You actually can't say Batman to this.
He's gonna.
They have actually.
He will.
I don't know. I can't think.
What else is there if it's not Batman?
There is a TV series that I did used to watch while I was younger, but obviously we've already got 3 films and a reboot. Is the Mummy series? They used to do a series years ago. That's all I can think of.
Cool. We'll get back to some more questions in a minute. Let's go on down to Lisa.
I am agreeing with Thundercats or Battle of the Planets. The only other one I'd love to see is Cities of Gold. I was addicted to that.
Do you think Thundercats will happen? I know it's been rumoured for years. Vin Diesel was on there.
Oh,
Do you
no.
think it's going to happen?
It would be
CGI maybe?
It would be awesome though. So many people would watch it. I don't know anyone from our era that doesn't love it.
Yeah.
Have you seen Thundercats Raw though?
No.
The new series they did.
Oh god, I don't want to see. I don't like when they reboot things that I really like because they're always crap.
It's the worst. It's like animation, like worse than like Steven Universe. It's unfunny. It's got a stupid theme tune.
I can't keep the happy memory of how good it was in my mind.
Best theme tune ever, Thundercats.
Yeah. I will play the intro I was going to do because it's got Thundercats in it. But let's go to Paul. I know he's going to have any feelings on that Thundercats.
Yeah, I think that'll be the obvious choice. I think from an 80s cartoon, I'm shocked it hasn't already been done. Like shocked they haven't pulled the trigger on it because they've done all the others: Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, Transformers. Thundercats seems the obvious one. Cops, do you remember Cops? It was just called Cops. That was an 80s cartoon. That would be cool as a film. But Thundercats needs to happen. I think we'll see it eventually.
Yeah, I think so. Cool. Ollie?
I honestly don't know. I've not seen enough 80s stuff to know. Really.
You're in the best position because there's so much. We can recommend you so much good stuff to go back to. Some of it's quite hard to start.
Nothing.
But if you look at Ninja Turtles, for example, the first 2 seasons are like 6 episodes, 12 episodes, and then the third series like 49 episodes. And it's just like Dragon Ball. Like Dragon Ball, you got
goes on forever.
50,000 episodes of powering up, for like a 30-second fight. But there's some real good gems that you can go back to and watch. And they even getting DVDs now. They're relatively cheap. The box sets are coming in like Thundercats. I think it's only about £20, and it's available on 4K.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah. There's a Blu-ray one. I see if someone sent me a link to 4K one earlier, so I'll have to hunt that down. I could be wrong. Probably am. Megs?
I'm with Ollie. I haven't seen many 80s programs apart from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so.
What did you think of the live Scooby-Doo that they did?
I actually enjoyed them. Apart from the third and fourth one, the prequels, whatever you want to call them, Curse of the Lake Monster and those. But I actually liked the first 2. I really enjoyed them.
I thought they were fun.
Yeah, I did.
Cool. I'm going to play this intro. It's a minute. It's a minute long, but it's give you. I know. It will make you feel good, and then we'll go to the next topic.
Fire! Wind! Water!
And we've got Scott with us.
Hello.
Scotty is in the corner.
He's
He's in the house.
Hello.
And nobody mentioned.
I'm just rubbish. Sorry.
That's right. Nobody mentioned gummy bears and that. So obviously, Scott, the question was: is there an 80s, 90s cartoon you would like to see made into a movie? I'll put you straight on the spot. We've answered it. I know it's the first time on the stream, but is there one you like to see made?
Probably a decent Dungeons and Dragons film. Because that was probably one of my favourites growing up. Or you're saying about Thundercats. I'm not sure. Would it end up like Cats?
Oh, please no. God no. James Corden as Lionel.
You never know.
But you know the Rock will be in it. The Rock will be in it.
Of course he will.
Yeah.
Oh, watch it then.
Yeah, but maybe Dungeons and Dragons for me, I think.
Cool.
She-Ra.
So, anyone remember Galaxy High? With Rude Dog. I reckon Galaxy High was on Big Breakfast, I think. And Rude Dog and the Dweebs.
Sort of remember it.
I remember it.
No.
Kind of remember it.
The Poor Man's Transformers, GoBots.
Yeah, GoBots. Remember them?
Do you remember Bots Master? That was cool.
This sounds like something that should be on my nonce list. Bots Master.
Probably will be. Terrorhawk's a very good movie. Yeah, I love Terrorhawks. I think that they couldn't.
do Terrorhawks now and give it a U to PG certificate, because with Zelda and stuff,
Zelda,
it's very
yeah.
dark. It's a lot darker than to say Thunderbirds. And this is one I know Pete was going to say, that Kermit Goats mentioned. Captain Caveman, the movie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the Rock would be in that and all.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Playing a
that
rock.
I could pull it off.
Well, they'll do it like Judge Dredd. Instead of the helmet, at the beginning, you'll see him come out of all his hair, and he'll just shave it all off. He'll shave it all off and just be the Rock. And it'll just be another Rock film.
Captain Planet was one I forgot about until just seen it in that video.
Have you ever seen Don Cheadle on Captain Planet?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
The live action kind of Saturday Night Live spoof, and he was just turning everyone into trees, just killing them all, because it was quite funny. So we can still have this one. Obviously, Gary North here. I'm still waiting for a good Transformers movie. The opening to Bumblebee is what we need. A lot more of.
Facts.
Complete CGI movie. No people, just robots. Has
Just give
anyone
me-
found a Bumblebee?
Just give me the start of that Bumblebee movie for 2 hours. I'll be a guy happy man.
We've got Defenders of the Earth as well. That was one. Was Flash Gordon Defenders of the Earth? If I remember.
Fun was in it as well, wasn't it? I think so.
Right, so we're going to go on to another topic now. I know Paul's going to, I'll get on, give me 2 seconds, I'm going to get our trailers sorted out. So we're going to be talking about trailers, right? And we have been sent a special trailer. We've been sent a special trailer, and it is a real trailer, of a film that's coming out. I'm sure you're going to, hopefully none of you have seen it. Are you ready?
In a world without justice, where the strong prey on the weak, one man must face the ultimate challenge.
Master, how did they defeat me? They used an ancient technique that strikes at the very core of a warrior's strength. For this attack, there is no defense. Master, will you teach me? You are not yet ready, my son. I'm ready, Master. No, you are not. You have much to learn. You, my young pupil, shall become a cockpuncher.
From Global Tetrahedron Pictures, Steven Seagal is Cockpuncher. Cockpuncher.
I don't think you have the balls.
Is that real?
Yes, it's a real movie.
That can't be real.
It's real.
I'm just booking me tickets now.
I'm going to see it in 3D.
Has anyone seen that before?
IMAX.
3D IMAX, yep, that's the one.
4D.
What that was from, there was you know, these Not Another Teen movie things. There was a film called The Onion Movie, which was called News Movie over here. And they had the fake trailers in the film. That was one of them. And people have not seen that film because it's shit. But that trailer I thought is hilarious. So we're going to talk about... We've got a sequel conversation later, but we can talk about trailers. I remember back in the day when you'd put a VHS in your player for the first time, and you're guaranteed to see a new trailer you've not seen before. And now, you know, you turn your TV on, you've got 50 TV spots, and stuff like... I'm gonna throw it. Terminator Genesis or Genesis, what it's called, ruining the main plot in the fucking trailer. It's too much. You know, do you remember the days when trailers were good? So let's go to Lee. Is there any trailers you can remember that didn't even show anything? Maybe just a logo. Anything that stand out?
I sound like a broken record because I say this one every week. The Matrix, the first Matrix movie, they literally showed nothing of that. It just had the signs up on buses and just the thing with the letters coming down. That actually showed you nothing of the movie. But they show far too much now. The trailers are there's too many trailers, they're too long. You've basically seen the whole movie before it even comes out. This is too much.
But sometimes it works well because I like the fact that I keep it Resident Evil. You know, it comes out in 2 weeks. We've had a few trailers a month before. We haven't had a trailer 7 months before.
That's because they're still filming it.
But it's what Mortal Kombat did. So I enjoyed Mortal Kombat, but we had a trailer a month before it came out, and a week before it hit the cinema, we had like 13 TV spots.
Yeah. But they did that with Halloween, didn't they? The follow-up to the 2018 one. They showed in the second trailer that he was already. I know he's in it, but they showed you coming him out of the house after the house was on fire.
Yeah.
So straight away you knew, like, it's pointless.
And look at Fast 9. How many trailers do you have of that film?
Oh, please.
All right, let's go on to the Bullet. Any trailers that you remember watching? Our trailers have evolved. Like you worked in the video shop trade when you used to get a copy in a rental one, and you'd always have like 5,000 trailers before to make you buy the films. Is there any that stand out to you, which we don't get anymore? And you're like,
yeah, Police Academy 3, Back in Training. That was on this old comedy I used to watch, and the trailer was just perfect. It was all the funny bits, but there still was many funny bits in the actual film. And you're thinking, oh, what? That was back in the days when there weren't really trilogies of anything. And it was a comedy, and it was a third comedy. And I was always a fan of Police Academies, but it broke you in really easy. It wasn't the best film ever, but trailer-wise, that's one that I still remember to this day, which is kind of weird because you're talking 30 years ago. But that would be the one that stands out to me. It's obscure.
You said that last in the pillar. You remember that? It's like you have a memory. When you put it on, you remember that.
Yeah. The Gutenberg one, in the third one, was he? Or was he?
No, he's in most of them, he left for a couple, and then he come back.
I think it was 3.
Big Papa P?
The one trailer that sticks out and always has was the teaser for Alien with the egg and it cracks and the light comes out of it and it just says, "In space, no one can hear you scream." And that's really all you needed to be tagged onto that film. But talking of trailers, a lot of the German imported Blu-rays seem to have continuous string of trailers at the beginning. Whereas, a UK Blu-ray, you've just got the film. They just tag shitloads of trailers on at the beginning of the German Blu-rays. So that's quite nice. I quite enjoy just sitting through them all and seeing what there is.
That's why they get better editions enough, because they get paid for it.
See, that's quite enjoyable unless you've 90% seen all the trailers. You know what I mean? Like if you went to the cinema to see Ghostbusters.
They're not usually massive films, though. They're usually just like, straight to DVD films or ones that you wouldn't even think of looking for.
Okay.
You say Alien 1, yeah, but do you remember the first trailer for Aliens? It was literally the 6 letters, screaming soundtrack, unveiling like that.
Yes.
In the letters.
Yeah.
That was it. But man, did that fucking work.
Yeah, that was great, yeah.
Cool.
6 letters, that's all they needed.
Let's go on to the Batman. Any trailers that stand out for you, or do you remember? Don't remember your first trailer, but do you remember? Does it change for you from going to cinema to watching a trailer on TV?
I can't really think, but as you said, trailers do spoil stuff. As Lee said with Halloween, literally in the second trailer, we were like, "How's he going to get out of the house?" In the second trailer, they literally showed how he comes out because the place is on fire and the fireman falls in, and obviously that's how he gets out. And
spoilers.
He spoiled it straight away, and I was like, really?
Jamie
but trailers do spoil too much.
After I watched Halloween 2018, Jamie says, "Whatever you do, don't watch Halloween Kills trailer." And of course, I watched it.
Yeah, it spoiled it, Paul. How we got out.
Do you often revisit trailers after you've seen the film? Because no spoilers to Ghostbusters, but that trailer gives a lot away when you go back to revisit.
What I will say is, when I watched the Ghostbusters, before I watched the Ghostbusters Afterlife the other day, I watched the trailers and they did nothing for me. And then I rewatched the last trailer and I was like, oh God, yeah, that looks really good. And then after watching the film, I rewatched the trailers again. I was like, oh my God, I even got excited from the trailers, even though,
It's good. Lisa?
I don't remember specific trailers from back in the day, but I remember being able to watch like movie trailers and they didn't spoil it. You know, when you saw the movie, you didn't think, well, I knew what was going to happen. Like, I'll go back to things like Poltergeist and all that kind of thing, Back to the Future.
Yeah.
But no, I don't watch trailers if I desperately want to see the film. So I was, and I won't say any spoilers, I was one of the people really blessed with going to see Ghostbusters and I knew nothing. So where it all went in the end, I had no idea. So I was just blown away by it.
Yeah.
So if I'm not bothered, I'll watch the trailer. If I really want to see it, I just won't watch anything.
Cool.
It's the way to be.
On the poll.
I think a big trailer that sticks out for me is The Phantom Menace Episode 1. That was before the internet, and I still remember watching that trailer. If I can remember, I think it was in front of the 1998 Godzilla movie. And it was just the teaser trailer for episode 1. Yeah, and around then, like 1999 is when I was really getting into Star Wars. Like I just discovered the original trilogy, so I was at the right age for that. And well, we know what happened with the film, but I still remember watching that trailer and being like, "Oh my god!"
The trailer was amazing.
Cool. Ollie, any trailers that stand out
Just
for you?
the Gungans, wasn't it? Coming through the mist.
It was the field, wasn't it? And you had the big ships coming down with the step droids, wasn't it? The dropping of the.
Yeah.
Ollie, any trailers particularly stand out for you?
I think 3 come to mind. Logan, Independence Day, and Forrest Gump, I'd say.
Yeah, Independence Day. I played that trailer on my video store. Just kept repeating it. I did exactly the same with The Lion King. I had the biggest pre-orders in the entire company. Just kept on that trailer going. It worked.
Cool. Megs?
The only one that really comes to mind is I actually watched for the first time the trailer anyway, for Face Off a few weeks ago because I was trying to decide what film to watch. And I thought that never revealed anything. And I thought if I hadn't seen Face Off before seeing the trailer, I was like, I wouldn't have known what happened in that film. And I thought I miss trailers that do stuff like that because a lot of trailers as well now these days, certain footage ain't in the film as well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah,
that's annoying.
Face Off used to be my favourite film.
They're doing a sequel to Face Off, aren't they?
Oh, are they?
No.
I didn't know that.
I think they've got them both back on. Scotty?
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
I remember back in the day, late 80s, early 90s, I used to watch a show called Cinema Attractions. I don't know if anyone remembers it. It was on like at 1 o'clock in the morning. And it used to show pretty much all new trailers for stuff coming out in the States. And I just remember watching the trailer for Die Hard 2 and probably Back to the Future 3 for the first time on there. And just being proper pumped for them. But I don't know if anyone else remembers that show.
I remember when they had Ghostbusters 2 on it.
Yeah.
The trailer for that, and it was blew me away.
But you
I'll tell you where trailers can be misleading. A Good Day to Die Hard. That film looked good from the trailer.
Oh, it's like Avengers Infinity War. At the very end of the trailer, you see Hulk and everyone running, and then when you watch the film, there's no Hulk running. He can't turn into the Hulk. He's in the Hulkbuster. That's a lie.
Do they remember the marketing campaign to the Godzilla film, where the trailers were just a foot going through the museum, and by the sides of buses you had the tower with Godzilla on the bus. And said, "This is how long this tower is going to be." That was a really good. The film was shit, but it had a really good marketing campaign. I thought.
I like that film.
It's just silence, just nothing.
It's not a Godzilla film. It's just a monster film.
Yeah, I agree.
It's still a fun watch, popcorn watch.
It's when they made him like a hermaphrodite where he could have babies at the end and the open-ended little raptor things. Everyone's seen it. No one cares about spoilers for them. Right, we've got Paul Buck here. My problem with trailers is that they give everything away, yeah? And I think when you're in like the Spider-Man trailer, the newest Spider-Man trailer, obviously we've had too many trailers, but if I see that trailer, everyone waited up till 1 o'clock in the morning to watch it, even though 2 days later they know they're potentially going to have it begin the Ghostbusters. I mean, I would like to have seen that trailer on the big screen. I like the fact they potentially cut people out of it, but yeah, again, why did we need another trailer?
My problem with trailers these days is that they're dead long as well, like 3 minutes. And when you're watching the film,
too long.
You can sort of piece together, you're like, oh, this must be the bit where this happens now, and then this must be the bit where this is going to happen.
No effort to put the script in them. No effort. You need the story. You need the guy who wrote the script to write the trailer.
Yeah.
So they'll know how to hide the right bit.
Jurassic World Dominion. They're giving us the first 5 minutes of the film.
Yeah.
I read into that before. Apparently, that prologue they've released isn't a part of the movie. Apparently.
Really?
That's what I read just before we come on here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
They did. Do you remember the one they did before though, with the camper van? They did one last year for Jurassic Park. It's 2. But I just want to see. I want to see a Jurassic Park film where they're just hunting, like a Jaws film, but just hunting for the mosasaur. Like I could remake a Jaws. I think that'd be cool.
Thing is, will they show another Dominion trailer with the 3 original casting, or will they just leave them out? And then when we get to the film, they're in it for about 2 minutes each.
Yeah.
I reckon they'll show them the trailer.
Like Sam Neill's returning.
They're not trying to hide them, though, are they? They're not trying to keep. We're all aware they're in them, so they're not trying to keep it secret. So I reckon that'll be a good marketing for them. So I reckon once a big trailer comes out for it, we'll see them in it.
It was like Jeff Goldblum in the last one. Oh, great! Jeff Goldblum's in it.
2 minutes.
I blinked.
Yeah.
Like Bruce Willis in every film he's in now. He's in it for about 2 minutes.
That's because it's a ghostly.
Spoilers. Don't spoil it.
I think what they should have done with Jurassic Park all along, when Chris Pratt meets Sam Neill, he should have been the guy that he gave the raptor claw to in Jurassic Park 1.
Yeah.
I think that's really good, yeah.
I think they should do it. I don't know why they've not done it and trained him. Like he found the love of raptors because obviously how powerful they are. We shall. Is everyone excited for Jurassic Park? Is it? There's not enough of it out there now. We probably would have had 6 trailers by now. I'm happy. When's it? Isn't it end of next year? Is it? Or
I think so.
June.
Yeah, next year.
I thought it was
I
summer.
think it's summer next year.
do you remember the trailer for Jurassic Park 3? I think it was
I'm
just
always
going.
excited for a Jurassic World.
Hey, Rob.
Yes.
You know the worst Jurassic Park film is Dirty Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
I didn't.
See, I would say Lost World.
Yeah, I'm not big fan
Jurassic World's amazing.
Somebody's got them on Steelbook, haven't they, Rob?
Yeah, Lee very kindly got me the 5 4K Steelbooks.
Oh, well
Fallen
done,
Kingdom,
Lee.
the first 45 minutes is great.
Yeah, as soon as
I
they
didn't
leave
like
the island,
Fallen
it just takes a nosedive.
Yeah.
Jurassic World's amazing.
Jurassic World was a good film. I really enjoyed that.
It was, yeah.
It's just the Fallen Kingdom where you've got the
volcano and everything.
The raptor hybrid.
Yeah.
Endoraptor, is it? Where he smiles. He smiled. The Scooby-Doo smile before he attacks that man with no blood in that film. It's crazy. I remember the trailer for Jurassic Park 3, which was going through. It looked like a really bad cam, where it was going through the woods. It was brushing all the branches out of the way, and you see the logo, and you see 3 scratches go down it. I like 3. People hate 3. I really like 3.
I prefer 3 to 2.
So let's do a quick order of Jurassic Park. Mine's going to be number 1, number 3, the 2 new ones, and then Lost World. Lee, have you got? What's your favourite Jurassic Park film? So go for them.
First one. The very first one. The original one, my favourite one. Yeah, the new ones I don't really care for that much. I do prefer the originals.
Okay, cool.
Paul?
Yeah.
Definitely the first one, but I do really enjoy The Lost World. You know, with Vince Vaughn and what's her name? Julianne Moore.
Is your preference Jurassic Park 1 because you're in it?
Dodson! We've got Dodson!
Don't call Paul a big pile of shit.
Everyone still there?
You didn't say the
Still here, mate.
Still here.
Got me back. Well, I go. Okay, he didn't say that. Oh, Pete, favourite park film.
The lesser known black and white one of our dinosaurs is missing. That's my favourite.
Is that a Jurassic Park film?
Dinosaurs
That was
in
the
it.
fucking question.
Yeah, dinosaurs in it. I'm sticking to my answer.
So let's go to Lisa.
Definitely the first one. My memory for them's terrible, but I know I absolutely adored the first one. I kind of like the second to last one. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name.
Lag my end.
Quite like that one, but the first one.
Yeah, that's cool. Definitely.
Rob froze. You there, Rob?
Right, we're back on there.
Back.
I think it's mine. I've got lag on mine. It's shocking. Paul?
Yeah, the first Jurassic Park was the first film I've got memory of watching in the cinema. So that takes that just for nostalgia's sake, and it's an awesome film. Then probably Jurassic World next. I thought Jurassic World was a good sequel to the original. Then probably Lost World number 3, and then Fallen Kingdom.
You there, Rob?
Cool. Go on to Ollie.
I'd probably say the first one as well.
It's a classic, isn't it? And I'll buy it on every version they release, 4K, 8K, 10K, or Lee buy it for me.
Will I?
Great 3D on the first film.
Has anyone seen the Camp Cretaceous on Netflix? The cartoon?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
No. They're on to Series 3, and that follows Fallen Kingdom.
No.
Definitely worth watch. Meg's favourite Jurassic Park film?
First one, definitely the first one.
Always the first. Sky, it's going to be the first one.
Yeah, first one. The only one I've watched as much as the first one is Jurassic World, I think.
Cool. And then we say Batman. Is it Batman?
Yeah, I do want to do a Jurassic Park ranking, but it's got to be Jurassic World or the first one. It's got to be one of them. But Fallen Kingdom's just bad.
Have you just watched it once, or you watched it a few times?
I've watched it a few times and I just struggle with it. It's just not that good.
So let's got some more comments here. So we've got Ready Player Movies here. There's no point going to watch a new movie these days. We know too much in the trailers. Yeah, it's just, they need to keep. They feel like they need to feed us all this info, or we won't go. I get more excited to see one trailer.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get Super Bowl. Do you remember Super Bowl was always a massive? You stay up. You watch Super Bowl, but you'd be an event to watch the trailers.
Yeah, all the trailers.
The last one was like 6 spot TV spots. 6 spots of Fast and Furious 9. I think it was the last one.
Yeah, but the best trailer on that
So
was
we've got-
Cloverfield Paradox. The way where nobody knew about it. Cloverfield Paradox landed on the trailer. Then at the end it said, "Oh, after the Super Bowl, it'd be on Netflix," didn't it?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That's how you advertise something. That was good.
Yeah.
So we have Gary North here. Alien trailer builds up to a terrifying shot of the Queen. So we've got Paul Buck here. The week before Ghostbusters Afterlife came out, they released another trailer. They didn't need to. Yes.
Yeah, I wish I didn't watch
I think
that
we was all
final
hyped for that. I
trailer.
think you got the people that.
Yeah.
I wish I avoided that final trailer.
As long as I get a marshmallow toy before Christmas, I'm happy. I don't care if the film's good. I want a fucking marshmallow. Yeah, I want one.
You'll eat it.
No, I fucking won't.
There's 2 different ways you can get. There's a Plasma Series 3-pack you can get, which comes out for Christmas. And then, do you remember the old Master Universe that Turtles ooze, the goo you can get? Yeah. There's 6 of them you can get with little blind figures in them of the mini Stay Puffs. They've got them in Smiths.
Oh, we have to.
Every time I'm looking for
so we've got Luke,
of that Stay Puft,
Luke is talking movies. the Stay Puft was it a Comic Con exclusive, the mini one?
No, I just keep looking for Funko Pops for the new Ghostbusters Afterlife, like the little mini puffs. But every time I go on a website, it just says up for pre-order. Like you can't. I don't see anywhere selling them to buy just now.
I'll check in mine. There's a shop near me called Worlds Apart, and it's a franchise, an offshoot of Forbidden Planet, and they're slightly cheaper, and they get the more obscure stuff in. So I'll see if they've got. I'll check tomorrow. I'll let you know. So we've got. What's going on? I can't get my messages up. Movies. I said John Wick 3 trailer was brilliant, but the movie was shit. Does anyone agree with that?
I love John Wick 3.
I love John Wick 3.
The action is too wooden. The action it looked too rehearsed.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, Pete. The third one is it's like it's been slowed down a lot. The action in the third one.
I was in a charity shop yesterday, right? And somebody handed in John Wick 3 on Blu-ray. They wanted 20 quid for it.
Oh my god.
I'm like, fuck off.
Wow.
20 quid for the Blu-ray. I'm like,
charity shop.
They think they know. They think.
I think the problem with
getting a bit too big for the boots at charity shops.
I think the big problem we've got with Keanu Reeves now is every film he does with a beard is just like Matrix featuring John Wick.
Yeah, exactly.
He looked weird in Bill and Ted 3 without a beard.
No, that was bad, wasn't it? No.
Is it the only time where a man can shave a beard off and look older? I don't understand how he does it.
Bit like you, Rob.
Isn't it?
I look 10 years. I look 5 years old and I got my beard off.
About 70.
You look like a pedo with your beard off.
It looks like that all the time.
So we got ready player movies here. JP3 was the worst. He is definitely wrong. I don't know if this is facts, but we got Tom Cruise to make a trilogy from Unisys 33.
No, it's not. That's my husband thinking he's being funny. Okay. He wants to see Tom Cruise play Ulysses. He's desperate to see Tom Cruise do Ulysses. I've no idea.
I'd be up for it. He's planted the seed.
Yeah, he's actually put some funny comments up to this.
How did he find this? I didn't even tell him what channel it was on.
Oh, my comments. Give me a second.
Probably followed the stench.
We've got another one. We've got another one here.
He found us.
Jamie Metators. Who remembers Jamie Metators?
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
That was on Magic Roundabout, wasn't it? Very drug oriented. Jamie. Yeah. Right, let's go on. That is the questions at the moment because I've got some lag here. I'll go back to some older ones. But let's talk about sequels.
Yes.
Better than. Side for the same question. Right, so sequels, as we know, obviously, The Bounty Bunch is a sequel to Magpie Movies, and it is better. So let's go on to Lee. Any sequels you can think of which are better than the original?
Aliens. Better than Alien, I think, in my opinion.
Aliens is far better.
Winter Soldier. That's better than the first Captain America film. Got Evil Dead 2. I think Pete said that earlier. They're better than the original. Yeah. Don't talk about the Matrix.
Matrix 2 is better.
Oh dear.
Can you kick him off, Rob, please?
What? Hold on a minute. Right, so Big Paulie. Sequels.
Definitely Aliens, Terminator 2, Empire Strikes Back.
Told you someone would say it.
Dark Knight.
Yeah, you beat him to it. Stumped now.
It's a continuation of the story.
Yep.
Would you say Batman Returns is better than Batman?
No.
I have more fun with Returns though. I like Batman, but I think I like Returns.
I love Returns.
Pete?
It's not ever as good as the 89 one.
No,
Pete?
yeah. I
Toy
prefer
Story
Batman
2.
Returns.
Yeah, Toy Story 2 is a good one.
Absolutely.
You're googling sequels, aren't you?
No.
What about Blair Witch 2? God, that's isn't it?
Oh no.
Oh no. God.
I fell asleep at the cinema watching the remake of Blair Witch.
I was at the premiere of Blair Witch.
Oh, I like Blair Witch.
What about Spider-Man 2?
I've got one, but this is going to be controversial.
Dark Knight.
Blade Runner
Matrix
2049.
What?
I agree.
Blade Runner 2049.
I agree.
It is a masterpiece.
Agreed.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, he's got again.
Oops.
Blade Runner 2049 is a masterpiece, and it's beautifully done.
You're going to be beautifully done if you don't stop.
You say something? I thought he was going to say Tron Legacy.
America.
Tron Legacy is better than the original.
Oh, God. Stop him. Please.
Right, let's go on to Lisa.
Silence of the Lambs is
Oh, it's
better
not
than
again.
Manhunter. And is Dawn of the Dead a
Yeah,
follow-up to Night of the Living Dead?
I agree. Yeah.
Well, that's my two. Silence
Yeah.
of the Lambs and Dawn of the Dead.
What do you feel about Dawn of the Dead remake
It's actually
compared
all
to
right. I
the
didn't find
original
it
Dawn of the Dead? Have you seen it?
Oh, yeah, it wasn't that bad. The only one I think was terrible was what was it? Where they were like it was a found footage style where they like were filming everything.
I
Can't
really
remember.
don't.
I left the cinema
Sorry,
and I rarely
sorry.
do that. I walked out of that. It was terrible. But the others I don't mind.
I call those my Ghost Rider moments. I mean, I can't even fucking walk, and I still walked out of the
Spirit
cinema
of
on that one.
Vengeance. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Let's go on to Paul. We've probably said most of them.
Yeah, you picked all
Any
the
others
ones.
spring to mind?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to see that franchise desperately.
Bit of fishing.
I think it took everything that was amazing about the original, the first one, and just cranked it up to 12.
I love the
Love
trailer for Ray 2. The trailer for Ray 2 is amazing.
No one's mentioned coming to America too, have they?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, well done, Pete.
Season part.
What about Anchorman?
What
2?
about Resident Evil Apocalypse?
No,
I've got a couple.
It's a shit
Let's
series,
not.
but Apocalypse I think was better than one.
no, I'll
got a
defend the first Resident Evil movie all day long.
Let's go on to
Why hasn't no one said Terminator 2?
I see Resident Evil as a series. Hold on a minute.
Bye.
There's a pattern going on here.
Right, so Ollie?
Yeah, Terminator 2. Probably Toy Story 2, Return of the King, The Purge Anarchy. Quite a few.
Good one.
On The Mummy Returns as well.
I'd say, but Return of the King's actually the threequel, not the sequel.
Mummy Returns.
I've not seen Enderpro. I've not seen it. Batman, wait your turn. I'll put you in the naughty seat.
Sorry, boss.
Oh, Megs. That's all right.
Child's Play 2.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, I like that too. Is it 2 was more comedy? It's already started to be a bit funny, wasn't it? In number 2.
Yeah.
How about Armor of God 2? First one is just so good.
My internet's playing up.
With a porn.
That's all the films you're downloading, Rob.
Roadbusters.
Let's go on to Scott.
I'd say the Mission Impossible films get better as they go along. Definitely 2's better than 1, and probably 3's better than 2. And, yeah.
I enjoy Bad Boys 2 better than Bad Boys 1.
I prefer Bad Boys 1, I think.
2 was like proper over the top point number 2. 2 was not too much, I thought.
The Bad Boys 1 annoyed me.
So Batman, what have you brought? You got a flag in your hands? Have you got anything else to add? You said Mummy Returns is better than the Mummy.
Yeah. Halloween 2, Raid 2, Star Trek Into Darkness.
What?
Star Trek Into Darkness.
Yeah, I'd agree with him on that one.
You're not going to say Starship Troopers 2, are you?
No, please
No, I
don't.
haven't seen the sequel. Raid 2,
Raid
Terminator
4 now.
2, X-Men 2, Dark Knight, Spider-Man 2.
Any more?
I think that's enough.
He's just got to look for his collection.
Yeah, he's looking through, yeah.
No Ghostbusters 2 there.
Deadpool 2.
Oh, no.
No, the first
I
one's
said
better.
one
If
over
you go in
2.
Star Trek, Rafa Khan.
Yeah.
All day long.
I won't choose Rafa Khan just because I can't get
Oh,
on
wait.
film.
10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah, that was good.
It's not a Cloverfield film, though, is it? It's kind of. Didn't they just slap the name and add a few creatures at the end of it? All of them sequels.
Yeah.
What about Free Willy 2, The Rescue?
Is that the one where he lands on the kid?
I thought that was a bluey.
There's not. So we've got Gary North here. Batman 1989 is his favourite all-time Batman film. Christopher Nolan's trilogy is overrated.
No.
No,
Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy reinvented comic book movies, I think.
The thing is that the Dark Knight trilogy, as Christopher Nolan said, it was the perfect time because at the time it was like the best superhero film ever made, and it still is.
How many copies of Dark Knight have you got? Can you enlighten us again of your collection of Dark Knight?
12, isn't it?
Are you going to show us your Dark Knight?
You may show you something else, Rob. Be careful, mate.
Like an episode of Cribs.
Can you see it?
Pardon?
What?
I want to see it. I want to see your movies.
Not a question.
Can you see it?
So are they all?
Yeah, just.
So how many copies have you got of the trilogy?
I like that mask.
I've got the 4K trilogy 3 times. Steelbook.
Hold on 2 seconds. Batman. The 4K the same box set. The 4K one.
One's sealed and one's just individually.
Is that in case of emergency?
No, basically, look, just twice, look. Just sealed in the digibooks.
Yeah, one's for watching, one's for fisting.
Have you got a laminated copy?
Fucking hell.
Yeah, the sealed one.
There you go.
The slate clean.
To be fair, I think you're onto
Right,
something.
move on.
I think he's onto something because I'm always misplacing my.
We can't move on without saying Winter Soldier.
I said that.
Winter Soldier as well.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Right, so obviously with that amount of Batmans he has, we've discussed this question before, but the new people we've not. Let's go from Lisa first. Is there any film you own more than once, either a different version of it, or
you've just seen, mate.
more than one?
No, I don't have it. I don't collect anymore because I don't have room. It's ridiculous. No, I don't have anything more than once.
Okay.
Sort out what's important. Put your husband's clothes in the shed out back and use your wardrobe space. Priority.
So, Mr. Tambs, have you got any films you got more than once? I'm going to probably say you probably got a few versions of Evil Dead.
Yeah, I was going to say I've got Evil Dead a couple of times. The original Halloween I've got like 4 times. I've just bought today the 4K of Ghostbusters, so I've got that 3 times now. I've got a few.
Cool.
I need to take a few down to CEX.
No,
I've got
don't do that.
Ghostbusters on VHS sitting there somewhere. Ollie, is there any films you've got more than one copy of, like a different version? 2 copies of Midsummer?
Well, I've not got different. Well, I bought the Terminal because I didn't think I had it, and then I got home to find out that I have got it, just a different cover. So now I've got 2 copies of that. So,
Batman, what are you doing with your finger?
I don't know. Probably on Amazon ordering the Dark Knight.
E.T.
E.T. You joined him. That is a long finger. How long is your finger? Right, so, sorry, Megs, let's go on to a film you've got more than once, or a box set?
Labyrinth, I've got a few copies of those.
Scooby-Doo.
The Mask, I've got a few copies of those.
Have you got the sequel to The Mask? You got
No, I
Santa Mask?
haven't. I haven't.
Have you
I
seen
keep
it?
thinking, do I get it just to complete the collection? And I'm just like, I've seen it and it just creeps me out. The baby just creeps me out. The CGI baby's just, no. That's why I'm hesitant to get it. I'm just like, do I just get it for the collection or do I just avoid it forever?
The thing is with The Mask, that's another thing where if you follow The Mask to the comic books, it would have to be a rated R rather than a kids film. You know, I would like to see another version of The Mask, a remake of that. I think it's about time. I think that it's maybe not Jim Carrey, but I think we could get a new Mask.
I thought they were doing a sequel.
They did. Some of The Mask.
They did.
No, I thought they were actually doing a proper sequel with Jim Carrey. Is that happening or not?
No, that's the Ace Ventura.
What, they're doing a third Ace Ventura?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the writer of Sonic.
Didn't they do Son of Ventura once? There was a third film, wasn't there?
Yeah, Junior.
There was a third one, Junior.
Yeah, Junior, I haven't seen that one and I plan to avoid that.
Ace Ventura Junior, I think it was called. It was terrible. Sky?
Probably Star Wars. I've got like what do you call it, the Resistance covers and the Dark Side covers of the recent films, and I've got the originals on the DVD, the very original ones before they edited them and stuff like that.
Cool. Do you like Last Jedi?
Yeah, I don't mind it. Don't mind it.
Cool.
Ask
The
me that
Force
question,
Awakens is
Rob.
best of the sequels.
What's that, Batman?
Ask me that question.
Do you like Last Jedi?
I think it's the worst Star Wars film ever made.
It's close. It's close to that and Attack of the Clones.
But what I always say, and it's controversial, and I just can't hide it, and I've said it for about a year now, Force Awakens is the best Star Wars film ever made.
No.
I'm not ashamed to say that because it is.
The problem is,
Rob, kick him out again.
The Force Awakens. The Force Awakens. Just like that. When people love, I know it's a good film, but it relies so much on nostalgia.
It's basically Star Wars.
It is.
That's what it is.
I love the Force Awakens.
Oh my god.
No.
He's waving at me in the lobby.
I know. Get him in.
Hold on, I can't find it. Right, so let's get him back in. Let's see if there he is. Batman, you're coming back.
I've
There
come
you
out
are.
of the
I'll let you
closet
back
now. I'm out of the closet, I'm back.
I thought you'd come out of there years ago, didn't you?
Right, so we've got Luke talking movies. He said X-Men, but then he's also changed that to X-Men 2. He prefers that to the first one. Okay, best 80s TV themes.
Thundercats.
Yeah. Or Jamie and the Magic Torch.
Yeah.
Paul, you still alive? In the middle? Is it- Big Paul, he moved his head slowly. He moved his head slowly like The Exorcist then. Theme tune.
Best 80s TV theme.
You can't say Jim will
I
fix
don't know,
it.
something like the Airwolf or the A-Team or something like that.
What was the other one? Street Hawk, wasn't it? Is it Street Hawk?
Oh, I don't remember Street Hawk.
All right, Paul, you're older than me, mate. Turn it in.
So we know Lee's one's Jim will fix it. Let's go to Pete.
Yep, Rolf Harris.
Want to say what didgeridoo?
Oh, that's so Pete.
Bagpuss.
Bagpuss.
Yeah.
Is that the wife's nickname?
Leave it. Move on.
Move on to Bagpuss. Right. Yeah. At least you said Jamie made the torture.
Yeah, or Thundercats.
Cool. Mr. Tambs?
Yeah, I can't think of any TV shows apart from animated stuff. So yeah, Thundercats was an absolute belter of a tune.
Yeah.
What about Round the Twist?
Yeah, but that was 90s, I won it.
What was it?
Yeah, have you ever had a thought like this?
Going round the twist.
A-Team was good, wasn't it? The A-Team.
Yeah.
It's quite memorable.
Ollie, have you got a favourite 80s theme? TV show?
Probably Hawaii Five-O or Magnum.
Oh, yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Meg?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for me, because that's the only 80s show I've really watched.
I think they've used that theme tune in every. I think there's even at the end credits of the newer films. I think they always use it at some point in their films or series. It's cool. Scott.
Greatest American Hero. Anyone remember that? Or Littlest Hobo?
There's
Oh,
Hobo.
yes. I love the Littlest Hobo.
What about Flipper? They call him Flipper. No, I'm just reading on that.
He's a nonce as well.
Flipper is. I'm going to have to do some research on Flipper.
And Lassie, he's a nonce.
So Batman, favourite 80s.
You're a nonce if you can lick your own
I
balls.
can't really think, but the only thing that probably comes to mind is Batman.
do you lay in bed and just say Batman?
Is that your safe word?
Batman.
Right, so let's Paul Bucket. So he's bought obviously Terminator 2, Empire Strikes Back, The Dark Knight, Winter Soldier, Toy Story 3 over 2, Logan, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, his favourite sequels. Toy Story 3 had that sad ending, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone cries in the film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone reach for the tissues. Challenging wink.
Yeah. Godfather 2, Star Trek 2, Wrath of Khan, Young Guns 2, Jaws 2.
No way.
What about Jaws 2, The Revenge? A shark seeking revenge.
Yeah, okay.
I've never seen the sequels.
Don't bother.
Yeah,
I've got them.
Don't bother.
6 times you got them. I don't. They're terrible. First one. I think all Could Have Killed a Whale for me is better than Jaws.
That's a good film, man.
Orca's a good film. So we have Magpie movies in the room. Police Academy 2.
Magpie.
Yeah.
This is a controversial one. Clerks 2 being better than Clerks 1.
I do really like Clerks 2. I think that's a good sequel. I think I prefer the first one though. That's a good shout though. It's a good shout.
Kelly can be a guy's name too. Is that the donkey show in Clerks 2?
Yeah. I think Short Circuit 2 is better than the first one.
I agree.
This is one that I don't feel going to agree with. Home Alone 2.
Oh please.
Who's
seen the new one?
I haven't yet. No.
I haven't.
Don't bother. Really bad.
Magpie saying a few dollars more.
Was that what he wants? Is he fishing?
I think he's just googling it there.
Magpie's fishing.
So we have Ready Player Movies. There's 4 copies of John Carpenter's The Thing. There's many different versions of that film, isn't there?
Yeah, I've got a few copies of that.
I don't like The Thing. I'm not the biggest of fans, but I know it's controversial.
The Thing's a classic.
You didn't need to ask me my version, did you?
Didn't ask me either, Pete. That's right, mate. We'll talk afterwards in the lobby, me and you.
So let's go to Pete. What is your answer, my friends? I'm trying to deal with Liv Leg here. We're going on the new people in the group. So Kick-Ass, you've got 7 copies, haven't you?
5 steelbooks
of the first film.
Yes.
And they're just different colours, are they, or?
Huh?
Different countries' versions or different colours? Are they all UK or?
Nah, they're all over the place. German, I think there's an Italian one in there as well, and an American one.
That's probably retreated on the shelf, the Italian one.
Well, yeah, the French one just lets people walk all over it.
Yeah.
So it's Kick-Ass. So Lee, what film you've got? I've probably never asked that question. I don't know what your answer would be.
You have asked me. I'll ask you again though. It's The Matrix. I think the most I've got a copy to that, and there's another one coming out in January. Something's a cult one, which I've got coming. Yeah,
nice that one.
Unfortunately, I've got many copies of the same film because of buying them on 4K and then they release them on Steelbook, so you end up having multiple copies all the time, which is annoying. Okay. So yeah, quite a few, I think.
Well, anything that annoys you, just send our way, you know.
Fishing.
So before we go any further with the other questions or the other comments, I'll go for a question that for the new people to the group that weren't on last week. So, will you buy a film if you hate it to complete a series?
Yeah.
So let's go on to these people that have not answered before. So Lisa, if just say you was missing a Friday the 13th film that's rubbish, would you buy it to complete the series, or are you happy to have it not in your collection?
No, I wouldn't buy. To me, I don't buy anything unless I'm going to actually watch it like numerous times, and if it's a crap film, no way.
Lisa's
I'm not
smart.
a completist.
Okay. So that Paul's already answered his question then. So Paul, you own shit films, yeah?
Yeah, well, I've literally just bought Ghostbusters 2016 just to have it.
I like it.
I can't fucking stand it. It was like £2 on Blu-ray. And thought, you know what?
The 4K is £6 on Amazon.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
It's £4.
I bought it full price when it came out.
Do you like it, Rob? Do you like it?
I
watched it again. I watched it again after Afterlife, and I don't think I hated it as much as I did the first time. It's shit, but
I like the streams going into the bars. You know, I think the ghosts are very Scooby Doo, but I think the opening scene feels like a Ghostbuster film. I like
the end. Yeah. That's the best part.
There's stuff in there, isn't there? There's bits in there that you can sort of have fun with.
And Chris Hemsworth is a laugh.
Yeah, to be fair. When he's fucking scratching his eyes because he's got no glass in them.
And he got a dog called My Cat. Or can I bring my cat to work? So Ollie, question to you: if you're collecting a series of films and you didn't like a particular one in the series, would you still buy it to complete the series?
If it was cheap enough, but it all depends on the film, really, and how cheap it is.
Let's go on to Meg. Have you bought a crap film to complete a set?
Yes, Nightmare on Elm Street remake. But I got that cheap and used. I was like, I'm not buying that brand new. I was like, nah. But I just needed it to have it as a complete set because I like having complete sets. So
cool.
I was just like, I'm going to buy it crappy and used. I don't care.
I think she's describing you there, Rob, isn't she? Cheap and used.
I'm cheap and used. That's what the wife says to me. I'm only here for your money, and you got no money, so I'm here. Same questions over to Scott.
Yeah, I've done it. I've once I get one film, if it's got sequels, I'll just tend to get them. If it cheap though. I mean, I got like the original Wall Street not long ago, and I had to get the sequel. Well, it's not supposed to be any good.
I'll show you what I had to pick up, which is shit. I said this to Paul. I think Big Paul is one of his first 5 mils. I had to buy this again for number 3. The only way to number 2, sorry. Number 2 shits. But then I had to buy the shitty CGIs. No, that one's good. That's one Peter sent me. That's good. That one's awful. There's 4 Star Troopers films. But I had to own them all because I'm a big fan of the series.
Draw the line at them.
let's go on to Batman. Do you own? Would you buy a film just because it's a? Where you go? What you got there?
Oh God.
The Last Jedi. Yes, I'm guilty. I'm a completionist.
I think Star Wars is different. I think all of us that if we own Star Wars, we've got all of them, haven't we?
Yeah, I've got
you,
them all.
you can't miss a Star Wars.
No.
So we have Blue View in the house. Evening, hello, mate.
Evening.
Good to have you here. Luke talking movies. We're gonna go until 11. Is everyone cool with that? Another 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Almost been on 2 hours. It's been gone really, really fast. Right, so
very quickly.
it's good, isn't it, tonight? So we've got Gary North here. I own 4 different Blu-ray copies of what? Lana?
Monica Bellucci film.
Okay, sorry. Anyone seen it?
No.
What, Monica Bellucci or the film?
The film.
Oh no.
We've just got Batman, thumbs up. I don't know if this is actually to the Batman or just Batman in general. I think you've got a fan base, Batman.
I'm going to start my own channel at some point.
You should.
I've never seen you not smile. What can I say to make you sad? I don't want to see you sad.
Rob, don't be horrible.
Kermit's Ghost, Magnum PI, the A-Team, and the Fall Guy. The Fall Guy's a great film.
Fall Guy.
Fall Guy, yes.
Fall Guy's classic.
Great film.
Yeah.
So we have Knight Rider. This is going to be TV film themes.
Themes, yeah.
Kermit's Ghost, The Incredible Hulk.
Oh, the end of The Incredible Hulk when he walks away. The sad
the sad music, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, is that? Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I love that.
What about Quantum Leap?
Oh, that was my favourite show in the 80s.
Mm.
I couldn't.
He died
remember
recently, didn't he? The guy out of that.
Yeah.
Wasn't maybe tomorrow the littlest hobo?
Yeah.
Got to remember that as a kid.
Right, so we've got $6 Million Man. Anyone make the noise? Do the noise when he runs?
Go on.
Paul's just clearing his throat from last night.
Yeah.
They spit it out like a spit cough.
Fumble.
It's right there, Paul.
Yeah, we go.
I wish. 80s themes, talking of 80s themes, Star Trek Next Generation.
Yeah.
Definitely memorable.
Yeah. Right, Jules is back in the comments. Is Jamie a Batman fan by any chance?
Don't know.
I'm technically a DC fanboy, yeah.
No, he's kinky leather boy.
No, I'm a Zack Snyder fanboy as well.
Right. Jules, you are wrong. Magpie's birthday is on the 6th, not mine.
Oh, God. Fishing started already.
Who started this fishing thing, Lee?
You.
So Ghostbusters 2016. You know, it's in the comments. You know, I know everyone has everyone seen the new film?
Yeah. No, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So we're not going to spoil it, but I think that people saying the same. Number 2 is part of canon as well now, aren't they?
Yeah.
To an extent, although it's not really mentioned. And there's a bit where you go into someone's basement and you see bits from, you see the controller from Lady Liberty from Ghostbusters 2. You've got the ooze there as well, and the toaster's there as well.
Spoilers.
So it's going to pass all the birthday comments.
Got a question for you, Rob. I
Yes.
posted it in your Ecto 1 review. Was the gunner seat always there that we just never saw it?
No. I think they put that gunner seat in
the
as a kind of homage to the game and also the toy. And the Ecto 1 from the 80s.
They have it in the cartoon.
Because I think that was because that's the Ecto 1, not the Ecto 1A, which I think was the 2. So I don't know.
Here's a little sort of retcon I felt that they did with the film, and you might know more about this than me, Rob. So they've said Ghostbusters 2's canon, but I always thought the Ecto 1, well, Ecto 1A was just then redone the Ecto 1. So why haven't they got the Ecto 1A in the barn? Why is it the Ecto 1?
There is two different cars.
Okay, so I thought they just revamped the original one for the second one. I didn't realise it was two different cars.
I think there is two. I'm sure there's because the one I'm building is the Ecto 1, but there is a 2 they're doing. It is slightly. I think the car is different, slightly different.
Okay.
But that's taking way too. I've still got 6 months left on that build from taking ages. Funny ass. Right, so Steve, there's multiple copies of Lord of the Rings DVD extended. That's what annoyed me. Another thing, when you bought the Lord of the Rings originally on DVD, I think it had an advert in there saying the special editions are coming out in November. Remember that?
Yeah.
Advertising another version, and you just bought the new one.
I've just re-released them all again, haven't they?
Pricks.
Yeah.
All right, I'll shut up then.
Then they released them in those. They released the Lord of the Rings ones in those square box sets, didn't
Yeah,
they? With the the little statues and everything.
Yep.
Well, they were quite nice.
My sister dropped the statue, the castle one, and she paid like 50 quid to replace that.
Yeah.
On eBay. Crazy bit.
I've got all 3 of them still in my storeroom.
Where's this storeroom?
With all your Buffy stuff in there, isn't it?
Yeah. All these blood bowls.
Yeah, all the signed Buffy stuff.
So with your statue, you've got it Helm's Deep in your collection, yeah. You can't Google that anymore. You can't Google Helm's Deep, can you?
I wouldn't.
Right, so we've got. What film would you? We've got a few more questions we'll read. We'll try and get down these if we can. What film would you most like to see remade, and why? I always wanted to see a remake of Running Man.
Yeah.
Mine's Running Man. Let's go down to Paul this time. I know he's looking around. A remake you'd want to see?
No, come back to me. You've just put me on the spot.
Okay, all right. Let's go back at the top there. Let's go to Lee.
No, come back to me as well. Move on.
Okay. Big Paulie. Big Paulie.
Independence Day Resurgence.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hate that film.
I don't understand that because obviously number one, there's so much money and effort in number one, and then they made that afterwards. It doesn't make sense.
20 years was waiting for a decent sequel, and then that's what we got.
Yeah,
I'll blame you. I'll blame you.
Your local Poundland. And you get Jeff Goldblum throughout the whole film, but can't get him in a full Jurassic Park film.
I thought of one. The Fly.
True.
Jeff Goldblum, yeah, The Fly.
Well, a remake. You want a remake of it? You'd want to see a remake?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I've never seen The Fly.
Oh, it's excellent.
Good film.
The Fly is a remake. It's a remake.
Yeah,
of
the original. Yeah.
The Jeff Goldblum one is the remake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it'd be good to have a remake of that. I'll still hold the hand up and say Critters as well. Critters, I'd like to see a remake of Critters. Like a rated R version of Critters.
I've never seen them. Someone was going to send them to me months ago, but still don't got them.
Stop fishing.
Pete, big Pete in there.
Golden Child. The devil flying bit at the end, the effects is just so crap. I want it remade with better effects.
Okay. Cool. On to
Probably
Lisa.
not Eddie Murphy.
Lisa, you got a film you'd like to see?
It's hard because when you like something, you don't want to see it remade, do you? I've got 2 that I would like. Flatliners, but good because the remake was terrible.
Yeah,
I'd quite like to see an updated Lost Boys, even though I adore the film. But I'd like to see that.
Wait, just to clarify, they are actually doing a remake. Apparently, a remake is happening.
Yeah,
Lost Boys. Yeah,
Lost Boys. It's a remake. Yeah.
That's interesting.
I think they're going to go Stranger Things route with a young cast. I can see that happening. Which I like Lost Boys, the Tribe, the third one. It's still not as good as the first one, but the second
one's rubbish.
Yeah, the third one's all right. Oh, the first, the Tribe's second one first is the third one.
First one's got one of the best soundtracks going ever. First one.
Yeah.
It does.
The guy, he's on Cameo, isn't he, with his little trumpet thing?
Oh, was he?
You get him on Cameo to do your intro. Paul, have you got an answer?
I'd probably say I'd like to see him give it another go at Nightmare on Elm Street, like a reboot that again. I think horror remakes is probably the easiest ones to do. I've quite enjoyed the majority of the remakes of the classic horror films, but the Nightmare one wasn't very good. But I'd like them to do a proper one, give it another go.
Would you like to see Rob England in it again, or maybe recast it?
Recast, I think. Just give us someone like an unknown, somebody who can make it, make their own version of the character.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
Ollie, a film you would like to see a remake of?
I'd probably say Twister.
Yeah.
What, the game or the movie?
Film.
Oh, right.
They could make a film of the game. That'd be awesome. Wouldn't it? Cool. Meg?
I was going to say Nightmare on Elm Street. A better remake of that.
Sorry.
they focus so much on the kind of the evil side of Freddy, didn't they? It kind of a bit cringy.
Yeah.
The voice was so wrong. Isn't a great actor?
Yeah.
I just thought it didn't work for me as a film. Scott, is there any films you'd like to see remade?
Not really. I'm not a big fan of remakes. I think they work with horror, probably, apart from Nightmare on Elm Street. But I'm not. I love the originals too much.
Yeah.
I think we've had 6 remakes of Terminator, haven't we? So far? 6 Terminator remakes.
And they need to remake Critters. What a pile of shit that was.
I've never seen it, Pete.
Remake.
Leonardo DiCaprio's first film was Critters 3.
Oh
my god.
So let's go on to Batman. A film you want to see remade?
Dark Knight.
No. There is one because I'm passionate about film, and there's only one comes to mind, but one I haven't seen it in about over 15 years, and that's Catwoman, a proper Catwoman film.
Yeah, we need a decent one, don't we?
Yeah.
Do you think we'll get one, or do you think we're wasting a series film?
Even though I do like this film, but it's controversial, is Green Lantern. I think a good Green Lantern remake.
Okay. I'm surprised. There's actually two good answers. So we've had the real question. So we've got Jim Jam join us at the end. Hi lads, but he's corrected that, and he's
Dudley.
Happy birthday, Jammy.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dudley.
Dudley.
Happy birthday, Jane.
Dudley.
43 today.
53.
Right, so we've got Ready Player Movies. I'm currently researching making a video on movies that deserve remakes. God help us, how it turns out. I think there's, if you think about it, there's probably lists of stuff they could do. Oh, well, okay, let's have a couple more questions, then we'll be out of here. Everyone's here. So, Jim Jam Movies, what's the first movie film poster you owned? So mine is probably E.T.
No,
mine would probably be E.T. Although, obviously, I've learned. He had a little camera in his finger watching me.
Mine was Enter the Dragon.
Cool. Paulin?
What was the question, sorry?
What's your first film or poster you've owned?
Probably something with Daisy Ridley in.
First.
Probably Debbie Dallas.
It's going to be Star Wars, something. Maybe Empire Strikes Back.
Cool, Empire.
Daisy Ridley in.
Pete, you've been obviously the ex-Blockbuster manager. You must have gone through a lot of posts in your time. Did you ever take all the posters?
From work was Kickboxer. I think that was the first one I ever surreptitiously put down my.
Well, this one, Pete. This one.
Yeah, it was more the original cover back then, but yeah.
Kickboxer.
I always tried to get hold of the Bloodsport one, but I could never get my hands on that one. They used to store it down in the basement, a lot of the old posters, but then that flooded, so kind of fucked it all.
Cool, Lisa.
Return of the Living Dead 3.
I love that.
That one?
That was the woman. That's the woman. Yeah, the woman with all the stuff stuck in her.
Yeah, that one.
Cool. And they made 2 films after, didn't they? They made Rave to the Grave. Did you ever see that one?
They're not very good, are they? I just loved the picture. I just thought the girl looked awesome, so that's why I had the poster.
Is it the first one where he's got the where you got the face in the zombie of the he's in that barrel? There's like a window in the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah,
and you see his face.
That's part one.
The first one.
Yeah, I love that. I love that film as well.
And two's the kind of like cartoon drawn image of both standing next to the gravestone. Let's go on to Paul down the bottom. Movie first poster you owned.
I remember having Back to the Future, the poster of that when I was a kid, up on the wall. It's the only one I can think of. Jurassic Park, I remember having that. I'm pretty sure it come with the VHS. I can remember. So I remember having that as well.
Cool. Let's go on to Ollie. Movie poster, your first one you owned?
Probably one of the Harry Potter films, the middle ones. I can't remember exactly which one, but I know I definitely had one of them. Maybe Order of the Phoenix.
Cool. Go on to Meg.
Avengers. The very first Avengers movie.
Cool. Scotty.
After probably Empire or Back to the Future. What favourite poster you used to have was the episode 1 poster, with the shadow of Vader behind Anakin.
Yeah.
Well, that was awesome.
Cool. Behind his house, yeah, that's quality poster. Batman. Is it?
I don't know actually.
Have you got any posters at the moment? Is it Batman?
Yeah, I do have I've got tubes. Yeah, they're in tubes.
What are they? Are they both Batman?
No.
What are they?
Just film posters.
What posters? What films?
All sorts.
Oh, cool. Right, so we'll have one more question. Let's see what it's. It was a good one about Jim. There we go. Jim Jam movies. Most famous person you've met. It's good. Mine, George Romero. George Romero blew me away when I met George.
Yes.
When I met George.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
That was a moment I won't forget. Lee, there's a Comic Con, so I've not met anyone in the street.
Tom Baker. There you go.
Cool. Big Paulie.
He's a nonce as well. Sorry.
Jeremy Renner.
Oh.
Right, yeah.
When he was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, I had a cup of tea with him.
Cool.
Flash kit.
How many sugars did he have?
I remember that.
Pete.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Ooh.
Nice.
Was that a convention? Was that? Or?
Is that in your dreams or
She's in the hotel I was working at, and I made her a sandwich at 1 a.m.
What did you have?
Ham and mustard.
Sure you did.
Did you cut the cross off?
She's very short compared to me, though. Very short.
Everyone's short compared to you.
Got a £10 tip.
Yeah.
That's not bad for 30.
Leave it, move on.
Lisa?
Billy Connolly.
Oh, I love Billy Connolly.
Big hero of mine. Yeah, so that's
he's great.
There's no one's going to replace him when he finally goes.
No, he's a legend, that bloke.
I love him.
Cool. Paul?
I went to Star Wars Celebration in London a few years ago and I met Ray Park, Darth Maul. And John Boyega.
Ray Park's quite short as well. He's a short guy, isn't
Yeah, he was, yeah.
You wouldn't tell him, no?
The thing about Ray Park, though, is he goes to an opening of an envelope, doesn't he, really? He just needs the money all the time.
I had my fridge the other day and he was in there.
Yeah.
he was in the video game movie of King of Fighters. He was the bad guy in King of Fighters. Straight to DVD movie. It was terrible. Ollie, have you met any famous people?
No, unfortunately not.
Cool. Would you like to meet anyone you would like to meet?
Rob?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of people that I'd like to meet, but I don't know. I know that the only famous person I know of that any of my family has ever actually met is my grandma back in the 80s, or maybe it was the late 70s. Met Roger Moore because he was opening a shop and he held the door open for her, and they had apparently quite a nice conversation. So that's the only interesting famous person story I've got.
That's a good one.
So that's a good memory. Meg?
I met Robert England.
Oh,
cool.
And I even got to have a picture with him with his full makeup on. I don't know if you can.
Awesome.
Shows it.
He puts the extra effort into a lot of his signings, doesn't he?
Yeah. That is one of
Quality
my favourite moments of all time. There we go.
That is amazing.
That's awesome.
Rumour to return, they say, don't they? Hopefully, fingers crossed. We can have a film with him in. Another Kruger film. Scott, any famous people past your ways?
Biggest one's probably John Cena at WrestleMania.
Did you see him?
So, yeah, signed the t-shirt.
He's rumoured to be the one that punts Lizard in the Spider-Man trailer.
Have you seen that meme? That's a great meme.
I think John. I think he's underrated as an actor. I think he's very, very funny. You've seen Blockers. Blockers is really, really good.
Yeah, Blockers is funny.
Friends, that's good as well.
What? I'm sorry.
I think I did
Vacation Friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
What is it with his face in Fast and Furious 9? John Cena looks like he's holding a fart in the entire time.
He probably read the script.
I think that's just his expression.
Yeah.
So the last person to answer the question on the last is going to be the Batman. Have you met any famous people?
Yes, actually, I met my horror icon. Turbin Bell.
That's you've met Bell. Was that nice?
He's amazing.
Did you get him to sign anything?
Batman.
Yeah, I got him to sign it for me. I got him to sign a picture for me. I got his autograph and I've had a picture with him as well.
Did he say, do you want to play a game?
No.
Did you say it to him?
I didn't.
Did you say to him, do you want to play a game?
It's called Sign My Merchandise.
Look, he signed that. I'm not sure if you can see it.
Signmycop.com.
There we go. Right, we message as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
So Jamie's asked us to sing you Happy Birthday. We're not going to do that unless anyone wants to sing to him.
And that's me with Turbin Bell.
He's got a pretty unfortunate name.
Bathroom scene from the first one.
All right, yeah, cool.
Cool. So we've got Ready Player Movies, first posted Ninja Turtles. Kermit's was Terminator, the first one. He's Ready Player One's Met Kane Hodder. We quickly go for the last ones.
I'd love to make Kane Hodder.
Kermit's Ghost has met Tom Cruise and Will Smith.
Yep, see him.
Yeah, that's bad.
Cool.
So we are 8 minutes past. So I just want to
overtime.
Thank everyone for joining me and my co-host Lee in this stream. I hope you had a really good time. We had a bit of lag. Hills is there. Yeah, so thank everyone thank everyone for watching. We did miss a few questions, unfortunately, but we try and keep it topical. With 10 people, it's quite hard to ask questions and read all the comments. But thank everyone for watching. We're going to jump back in the lobby now, and we'll see you all soon.
Bye.
Bye.